Okay, so that last game we played was, it went pretty quick, so we've got time for another one. So let's go ahead and roll for initiative. Get a 3, and you get a 3. Let's do it again. 5.
We're going to go to jail next time.
And 11.
9.
Okay, so I won initiative, so you'll be doing everything first this time.
Okay.
So we draw cards, our hands of 7 cards. Oh, decisions. I'm going to mulligan 3 cards.
And so mulligan, we put them on the bottom in any order.
Yeah. And then draw back up to 7.
I'm going to put 7 on the bottom.
Wow.
I'm sorry, 6.
Oh, still, wow.
All right.
Alrighty. So you're going first.
Okay.
So you have your deploy phase. You draw a card and deploy.
Organize my hand. Draw. That will conclude my phase.
Okay. I will draw a card and play a card, and that will be it for my deploy phase. So we have no F-reach, so we don't have to worry about mission planning or combat. Next round.
All right, over to me. Okay, something that adds +1 resource. It's oh yeah, the same thing. Okay. Oh, so this is just even better. Very interesting. All right. So repair hanger. Spend, so it's just an upgrade, much better version of that. There's no downside to it that I can see. And that will conclude.
Okay.
For me.
I will draw a card, play a resource, and that's it for me.
All right.
Looks like neither of us has anything really light in our hands.
A light Ifrit.
Okay.
I'm not going to try and pronounce it. And okay.
All right.
You may go.
Alrighty. Draw a card. Play a resource. And I'm going to spend 3 just to bring out the now 3 Avenger. Equipment card. I don't have enough for you to put it on yet. Your turn.
All right, so now we're going to do combat, right, though?
Oh, right, yes. Mission planning. So you just send him there because I have nothing. So there's no real fog war there.
3. So yeah, I'll just boom.
Okay.
3.
And you're unopposed, so you can go straight to attempting to capture the mission. So it's a light F-rate, so it's D6 minus 2.
And the effects don't do anything. I'm tapped out.
You got it.
Got it. So
put a control token on it.
Which color am I?
You are the Crimson Pact of Mars.
Okay, thank you. And let's see. So this one. So I get 2.
You do no. You get to do 2 capture damage.
Okay.
Which is damage to anything in my baseline. There's nothing here that can be damaged.
Okay.
Or to my arsenal. So that would cause me to discard the top 2 cards of my arsenal.
Whenever your arsenal, any card at your base takes damage, reduce it by 1. Oh, that's very nice. So and I get recon or something, right? When I take this
During the deploy phase, you'll get that.
Okay.
Yep.
So I believe then we're concluded.
Yep. And so he moves back to your baseline.
Okay.
So this is your baseline, and then you have your front line, and then the red line. Right. Okay. Cool. And so now we'll move on to the next turn. And sorry, I had 1 initiative, right? So you're first on everything. So go ahead and unexhaust your cards.
And when's the when do I get that recon?
Oh, you can take that right now.
Okay.
Yep.
So is it What's it? This?
Yeah.
That symbol. So
One
one.
recon. Yep.
Listening post comes into play tapped or expended. Okay, that will conclude for me.
Okay. I will unexhaust or expend. Draw a card. Play a resource. And that's it for me. It is your turn.
Well, we can.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm forgetting.
So, okay, so let's take a look. Pay 2 recon. Look at opponent's hand. Ooh, spicy. Gain +1 recon when you assign at least one back there. Sounds even better. So we'll go after. So since there's just one of us, I'm not going to use the dial.
You
I'm
gain
just
that
gonna go
recon
straight
immediately.
Up right there. 2.
Yeah, because it says gain a recon when you assign an F there, so you get that immediately.
And then I roll.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. All right, so far this is going the reverse of the last game. Alrighty, so next round.
All right, and at the beginning of mine, I get that.
You gain 2
2.
recon, 1 for each of those. Yep.
So this can give me +1 resource or recon. Then this comes back to my baseline.
Something.
Hammer.
Okay.
Same one as last time. So as salvo, I may pay 2 recon when attacking and gain +1 damage against heavy Efreets. All right, and then over to you.
Alrighty. Draw a card. Resource. I will spend 5 and bring out Horus. So Horus is a medium Efreet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then mission planning. So that'll be it for my deploy phase. So now we do mission planning. Oh, where to go? Good. Alrighty, let's reveal. I am going to mission 4.
5 and 1.
All right, so there will be no combat.
Yep.
Go ahead and send your
So maybe
Efreets.
you get something there.
So go ahead and send your
Yep.
Efreets up there. And you're right, when I assign an Efreet there, I gain a recon. Thank you. Okay, so mission 1. So we go in order of the mission. So go ahead and roll your capture.
So this is a late Efreet, so it's getting -2.
Yep. Okay, so failed to capture that one. And then I try and capture this one, and I have to roll a 4 because, again, your control token increases the difficulty by 1, or the capture cost by 1. And I got it. So I now flip this to my faction, to UNE, and then you attempt to capture this one. Oh, on this one here, though, we have, when deployed, each player places the top of their arsenal face down under Lost Pod. When captured, the capturing player adds one of the cards to their hand and scraps the other, replace it with a new mission. So we each
So when
place
deployed,
the
meaning
top.
when a mech
We
is
should have done
deployed
this. We should have
earlier.
done this in the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't really notice it. So we each do that. So whoever captures this takes both those cards, discards one, takes the other into their hand. Did it say? Yes.
All right. So I'll move to capture. It's a medium. Yeah.
Okay. And everything returns to the baseline. Well, you don't exhaust everything yet.
Okay.
Although, to be fair, you're going to very soon. So. Okay, that concludes the round.
Okay.
And now, next turn. You,
All right.
Now you
So I
exhaust
gain
everything.
1.
True, yes.
Going to deploy a late Efreet, the rabbit. Scouting, when assigned to a mission, gain +1 recon. All right, and let's see, that will conclude my phase.
Alrighty. So ready mine. Draw a card. Oh, decisions. Play resource. This comes into play expended. I'm going to... I'm having a very difficult decision to make here. Yeah, I'm going to do it. All right. Oh, no, I can't do both. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 to equip the Avenger to my Horus here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will spend 3, 1, 2, 3, to bring out this riot gun. Okay. And now we're in mission planning.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alrighty, let's reveal. Alrighty, so it's going to be a battle at 5.
All right. So this one, when assigned to a mission, get +1 recon. So it's going over to 1. So that will max me out at 6. And then both of these will go to 5.
Okay, so firstly, you get to roll to capture that.
Got it?
Yep. And then we have combat here. Okay, so looks like Hujan is the fastest Efreet there with a speed of 7, so he gets to attack first.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Both have salvo. And you're not a heavy. So expend this unit +2 damage. Stack, but you're pretty fast. I don't think I'm going to use that on either of them. So first he's going to go and we use the
D20.
red dice. And firing at you. So let's see. So I
You
need
need a 5 or higher. Which you got.
Yep.
So I take 2 damage. It's 2, right? Yep.
Yep.
2. Okay.
And then, so then we're tied for 5.
So when they're tied, what'll happen is technically the initiative player does everything first, but they do hit simultaneously. So even if I were to roll and destroy you, you would still get to hit me because they are firing simultaneously. So I'll roll, and you have a speed of 5 if I go after him. Or I go after him. He's easier to hit, so I'm going to go after this guy with a speed of 5. And that's a 2. I have sharpshooter, which could increase it by 1. That is insufficient to hit it.
Okay.
So.
And I'll go after you.
You, however, did hit.
Got it.
So that's another 2 damage on mine. Things are not looking good for the hero. Okay.
Right, and now I can try and capture it, right?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm still there.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm only going to give you this chance once.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish to retreat?
No.
I didn't think so. Alrighty. Now I have to decide if I wish to retreat. Oh. If you hit with both, I will go boom. And it's not a horribly unlikely scenario. I think I am going to retreat.
All right.
Okay, you may now attempt to capture.
So 2 dice.
Correct.
And do I... And
-2 because one of them
so
is
this
light.
one. This one.
Well, again, you don't really have to specify. But you have a total of 6 minus 2 is 4. That is sufficient. So, one of those cards gets scrapped, that is discarded to the appropriate player's discard pile, and the other one goes to your hand.
Okay, so I could get one of your cards.
Yes.
Ooh, interesting.
That's the interesting thing about the Lost Pod.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to take your gun. And it comes right to hand.
Into your hand.
The other one goes to discard.
So the other one was from your deck?
Yep.
So yeah, it goes to your discard pile. Okay. And Lost Pod gets replaced by a new mission. Hydroelectric Dam.
And why is that?
Because it states it on the card.
Okay.
It says replace lost pod with a new mission.
All right. Yeah. And then that is just new. I
Interesting that they have a recon symbol on that.
Yeah.
Because it'll never come into play.
Right.
But missions normally have recon symbols on them. But, okay. And so they return
back
to baseline. And next round.
Right over to me.
Yep.
I'm at max, so I cannot gain more recon. Sure, let's push it.
Ooh, I don't like that.
So Claymore, he's a heavy Ifrit. When in an engagement, enemy units cannot retreat. Ooh,
interesting.
375.
Okay.
Not a great stat line, but a really cool ability. All right, that will conclude for me.
I'll draw a card. Ooh. I'll play a resource. That's what I have. Okay, I think I'm going to take a big risk here. Now, I'm going to show you repairing Ifrits.
Okay.
So, during your deploy phase, you can repair a damaged Ifrit on your baseline. All right, this is one of the circumstances in which you would keep an Ifrit on your baseline. The way that's done is the Ifrit is flipped. And again, flipped means effectively out of play until the next deploy phase where I can flip it back over. And you can then pay one resource for each damage you want to repair. So I could just spend one resource and repair one damage. I put the wrong card on there. I put this card on instead of an actual resource. Okay, but in this case, I'm going to spend 4 resources, or I could spend 4 resources to repair all 4 damage. However, I have your repair hanger. Expend repair hanger and pay 1 resource to repair 4 armor on target unit. So the repair hanger just lets you repair a bit more cheaply.
Okay.
So I'm going to expend that and 1 resource to repair all 4 damage.
So repair hanger is 1 resource to repair 4.
Plus you're expending the repair hanger itself.
Right.
So it's effectively like 2 resources to repair 4.
Okay. And if we didn't have a repair hanger, because we each have 1, what's the repair rate? What's the ratio?
1 for 1.
1 for 1. Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay. Now, what do I have left? Not enough for a thing I wanted to do. All right. Well, I guess I'm just going to expend listening post to add 1 recon. Oh, also I should have gained a recon for that.
Yep.
And that's it for my deploy phase.
Okay.
So now mission planning phase,
And
you're unopposed. So you can send, I'm taking a big risk here.
so heavies are plus, so I'm just going to play them out as normal. So go with that. These are lights. That. Okay, so I'll put these here too.
Alrighty, and you can go straight to capturing. So
Right. So we've got 2. So let's see. Plus 1 recon. I'm at max. And what is this? Pay 4 resources, draw a card. So no. So we've got 2 heavies, or a heavy and 2 lights. So
it'd be
group the
3d6
dice.
minus 4. You failed.
Yep. So maybe shouldn't have thrown those light ones in there. And then this one. Nope.
Okay. So they return your baseline. And next round.
All right. All right. So I'm at max for recon. And you wait until your phase, right?
Yeah, deploy phase is the only phase where it's basically you take a deploy phase, then I take a deploy phase.
So for tactics cards, it's just recon or a combination?
Any combination thereof. You can spend any combination of resources and or recon to play tactics cards.
So I'm almost wondering why they wouldn't. This one says expand expend listening post at +1 resources or +1 recon. Isn't that almost redundant where like +1 recon is...
Nope, because recon can be used for other purposes as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, recon cannot be used to bring out like an F-read. You might need the resource from this to bring out an F-read, or you might need the recon from this to play, to use a card ability that uses recon only.
So we're going to put down Pew 2 Riot Gun.
Okay.
Equipped unit gains +3. Oh, so to deploy, this can go directly on it?
Yes.
Okay.
You can pay this cost to put it directly to an F-read that has the cannon on the bottom.
Which is, well, good. There's very little choice. Huh? And so it gives me +3 attack, and during the attack, if an Efreet rolls a natural 12, the attack deals double.
Oof.
So very nasty. Okay.
Now, because you're close to it, I will point out at this point, you can have a maximum of 5 F-reads in play.
Okay.
All right. If you have an F-read in hand, you already have 5 in play, and you have an F-read in hand you really want to play, you can destroy one of your current F-reads to play that one.
Okay.
So is there anything else for deploy, or is it?
I think that's for deploy, yep.
Okay. So I gain 1 for this. When recon is. This flips. And I draw a card. And another supply drop. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to pay 7 resources, to play a Rhino. A heavy F-read. And I'm going to exhaust the listening post to gain +1 recon. And that's it for my deployment. Now, mission planning. Alrighty.
Oh, nice.
Mine to 2.
Nice.
You're sending 3 of yours to 2. So here's where bad things happen. Hopefully to you.
Yeah. And then we got this one for 5.
Yep. Okay. Now, so during mission planning, the F-reads are sent to the front line, and then in combat, we hit the red line. This where combat happens. So now is a certain time to play a card I might want to do that must target an F-read on the front line. Let me see what you have here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it.
So now we're playing tactics.
If you have any tactics, tactics again can be played any time.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to spend all 5 recon to play Stuck in the Mud. After mission dial is revealed, flip target enemy F-read on the front line until the next deploy phase. He's flipped.
Boo.
So he's stuck on the front line. And now we're all moving into the red line for combat, unless you have any tactics you're going to play at this point.
Let's see. Can we play tactics after the hit roll is rolled?
Yes, if appropriate, yes.
Okay.
Keep in mind things that modify die rolls. I mean, I would have to know the wording of the card.
Right.
It may or may not be.
Yeah. So I'll just show you. So full salvo, so +1 damage during the attack. So to me, this would be much more useful if I had...
It deals an extra +1 damage during its attack. If it deals 5 damage more during that attack, the attack suffers a critical hit and you draw a card. That's an excellent question. I would think that would be a pre-roll one.
Yeah, because otherwise
it
it
seems
very powerful.
Yeah, I would think it would be pre-roll. So that's something I'll have to. There is a FAQ posted on Board Game Geek,
Okay.
and I don't recall if that's addressed there or not. That's something I would have to take a look at.
Okay.
So.
For sure, why not? I'm going to play that on this
Okay.
one. Okay.
So it's going to hurt a lot, potentially. Okay. Alrighty. So we now attack in order of speed. He's the fastest one. He gets to go first. And who are you
So
going
let's
to
see.
go
And I
against?
could do. It's got salvo and boost. So for boost, I can gain +2 speed. Could I do that right now? There's really no downside.
So there's not, but I would wait until I declare attack against
Okay.
it. Because what if I see, oh, he's got +2 speed, I'm just going to attack him, But
Right. But I would have to declare salvo before I rolled, right?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, and notice they both say expend.
Yeah.
You
So
can't
you can only do
both.
one.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see. So we have two fives.
Yep.
Okay. And one. So I'm going to target this one.
Okay.
Okay. And I am not. Let's see. +2. I'm not going to use salvo.
Okay.
So this one attacking this one.
Okay. You just need to roll a
And we've got-
5 or higher. Which you
No.
did not. Okay, that's a miss. Alrighty, next highest speed are my 2. They both have a 5. And then you're 4. So I'll attack with both of these. Wow, 7. That's hard to hit. And if you boost, which you can do, it's going to be really hard to hit. So I'm going to shoot the easy target first. Takes 3. Okay, I'm going to fire with Horus against Rabbit. So I need to roll a 4 or higher.
Ooh.
And it does 3 damage because the cannon gives him +1 damage.
Okay.
So that destroys it.
Oh
He
yeah.
has 3 armor.
So he goes right over to here.
Yep.
Vanishes off to the discard.
And the Rhino is going to fire against the only target available, the Huojian. So I might recommend you use boost.
Yes.
So you exhaust use boost. So he has a speed of 7 for this shot. So I need to roll a 7. Sorry, 9. Sorry, my mistake. A 9 for this shot.
Oh, there you go.
And I got
crit.
a 9, and it's a crit because it matched. So he takes 3 damage. Actually, that
That'll do it.
destroys him.
Yep.
But you do take the crit anyway, not that it'll really matter. It's the same one we had in that
Oh.
first game. Coincidentally, cold fusion reactor leak.
All right. Good shot.
All right, I really lucked out there. The odds were against my hitting that one. Okay, so now I'm unopposed, so I'm going to make a capture roll. Now notice the Rhino squad mates gain +1 to their capture rolls. So he has D6 +1. And he has, being heavy, D6
nice.
+2, so it's 2D6 +3. So I
Yeah.
successfully captured it. Do I gain anything from that? Oh, just the ability. Oh, whenever you capture Hidden Bribe, you're allowed to draw a card.
Nice. I like that.
Hey.
So now coming down to here.
Yep.
Let's see. So special abilities will not affect this. It's medium, straight up.
You got it.
Got it. Let's see, I'm this color. And let's see. Pay 3 resources. You may draw a card, then discard a card. Can I do that now?
I believe so. I believe you can do that anytime.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Might as well, because you can
Yeah.
get 3 resources back.
Yep. Right. Discard supply drop.
Okay. And next round, everything returns back to the baseline. And you're going first.
All right. So I've got 3.
Right.
So that's going to max me out again. Does this guy untap?
He flips.
Flip.
Yep. He flips back over.
Get
now.
back to the baseline.
Yep.
Okay. And then we're going to draw, and we're ready to go. Oh. Sure.
I don't like when you talk about lots of resources.
Telegraphing, but might as well. Moose.
Yep. Got it.
So it's a heavy Efreet. Sharpshooter, modify your attack rolls by +or -1. Cover, you may expend this unit to reassign an attack on a squad mate to this unit. Oh, very cool.
Okay.
All right.
Set it for your deploy phase.
That will conclude.
Okay. I'll draw a card. I will pay 2. Oh, I gained the 2 recon. I will pay 2 resources to deploy lightning, light Efreet. I will pay 2 resources Oh, no, I'm going to pay 4 resources. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. To bring out heat seeker missiles onto the Rhino. And I have 2 more I could use. That would not be helpful yet. Okay, and I'm done with the deploy phase. So now, mission planning. So we each have 3 now.
Max, yeah.
Okay.
Right, ready.
Well now.
No combat.
None at all. Alrighty, so I'll try and capture this one. I needed a 3 or higher, which we got. Oh no, I needed a 4 or higher.
Yep,
Again,
yep.
these increase it.
You still got it, yeah.
But, and then here for you, and you need a total of 8.
So we've got 2, a medium and a heavy, so it's +2.
Yep.
No.
Okay. And on here...
Or no, 7. Yeah, so
Right.
7, that's equal. And you own it, so plus, I need 1 more.
Right. So, yeah, 7 total, gotcha. All right, this one, he says add +1 to lightning capture rolls. So I'm only at -1 instead of -2.
Okay, any action?
Oh, whenever... Oh, that reminds me, capture bonuses. I mean, capture damage.
Yeah.
Forgot about those.
Oh, we totally haven't done that at all.
3, yeah, we
Yep, so we'll start this turn.
Yeah.
So 3?
3 for that one, 2 for this one.
And it can come here, or you can choose to what?
I would choose anything in your baseline, but there are no
There's
targets in your
nothing. Okay,
baseline
so
or your
3.
arsenal. And then 2 for this one. Okay. And then you get to try and capture this one.
1, he's heavy +2. No. Oh, yeah,
Yes, you got it. And you did a 4 and you got a 5.
All right, so capture damage and...
So yes, 3, and again, I have no targets on the baseline, so you'll target my arsenal. Okay, and finally this one here, I have a heavy, so it's +2. Got it. Only you hadn't captured that one. And that does 5 damage to your arsenal.
That would have been done.
Now the efforts all return to the baseline. All right, you're up.
All right. I am going to play a tactic card. Rolling Thunder.
Oof.
So I'm going to pay 6.
You cannot play Rolling Thunder during the deploy phase.
Oh, I thought it said your opponents. Okay, thank you.
So you get your 6 back.
Yep. Ooh, overclocked laser, and I'll put it directly on someone. So it's a red. So we can go to either.
Those two are eligible.
Yeah. So it gives me +2 damage. Ooh, and -2 attack. But he's got some. We'll give it to him. I don't know if that's it. That's probably.
Is that the salvo guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no,
No.
sharpshooter. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but he already gets +1, so that
I see.
brings it down. Okay, that will.
That's it for you?
Yes.
Okay. Draw a card. And I gain 4 recon. And can I? I cannot. Okay, I will spend 1 resource. I'm going to spend 2 resources to bring out Zeke rockets and UNE cadet. Just see where I prune. Oh, that's really good. I'm going to put him on Horus. The Horus, yes. I think. Nope, the Rhino.
So the general special ability, all pilots gain ambush +1. None of these have pilots. It's a totally separate card, correct? All pilots gain ambush 1.
Yeah, you don't have any pilots.
Okay.
That's a good point.
And a free ace.
But she's still awesome, even without that.
3 recon to deploy her. Can I do that anytime I'd like?
Deploy phase.
Okay. Should have done that. All right.
Okay, mission deployment.
All right.
So, and just because this becomes a lot more important, nitpicky, now that we all understand tactics cards, technically this is where they're on the front line.
Okay, so I should move them forward a little?
Yeah. Unless you're keeping them back in your baseline. Oh boy. Decisions are more difficult now. You're good?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and flip him. Okay, we both sent something to 1. Right. And you had sent him to 3 and 4. I sent him to 3 and 4. That's interesting. Really interesting. Okay, so we begin here. You have a speed of 5. I have a speed of 5. So we're going to go at the same time. Technically, you roll first because you lost your initiative, but
all right.
but
So
you
let's see what we've
I
got.
still get to attack.
Got some. So we've got sharpshooter, modifier attack by +or -1, and cover. You may expend this unit to reassign. So that's not going to be useful. That part. Equipped unit gains +2 damage and -2 attack whenever the equipped unit rolls an odd number while attacking. It suffers. Ooh, that's to me.
Yes. So you're going to have to roll a 7 to hit. But
All
if
right.
you do, it does, oh God, an amazing amount of damage.
Yeah. All right, a 12.
Oh, and it's a crit. Okay.
This one would have been even better.
So you hit for 4 plus 2 is 6 damage. Wow. That's amazing. All right, and I don't have anything defensive here. Nope. And you hit me with a crit, so go ahead and draw the crit card.
All right.
What do we have?
So system shut down. attached to an Efreet that suffered a critical hit until repaired. All weapons and systems lose their effect. Yeah.
Okay. Now, weapons and systems, that's referring to equipment cards. You can still attack as normal. Right? But that stinks because I lose the benefit of this cannon. Oh, that's horrible. All right, well, I'm going to shoot you.
So, quick question.
Yes.
So, this one, it would be plus or minus 1. Would that have affected my 12 and made it not a crit?
If you wanted to apply it,
so it could be not.
you would choose to
Okay,
give
choose.
it plus
Gotcha.
or minus
Okay,
1.
thank you.
Okay, so things are looking really bad for me now. I will go ahead. I need a 5, huh? All right, so I'll shoot you. 3, and I could pay 2 recon. I'm going to pay 2 recon to add 1 to my attack. I'm going to use sharpshooter to add 1 to my attack. So I get a 5. You take 2 damage, and it's a crit.
Oh.
Because I matched your speed, ultimately. Ammo explosion. Roll d6. The Efreet suffers that amount of damage.
All right. Who rolls, me or you?
You get to roll.
Okay.
So 4 damage.
To 6. Total.
Okay.
3 remain.
Do you wish to retreat?
No.
Okay. You know, I'm not going to retreat either. In for a penny, in for a pound.
All right. So here we go.
It's a
6.
6. That is unfortunately a hit.
Yep. All right. And what was your? So I could bring it down 1. Hold on. So let's see.
Yeah.
Minus 2 attack.
Oh, right. So it's a 4.
So 4 brings it up to 5.
Yes. Yep. Sure is. Nice.
Crit. Yep. And plus 2 damage.
What did you roll for your attack the first time?
12.
Oh, right. Okay, so it's a crit. I'm gonna go boom either way.
Yeah.
Right. And as if there's
really
any doubt,
good.
there's an ammo explosion, so I'm not gonna bother rolling. I'm getting blown up either way, but I do get to attack you on the way out because we did
Okay.
have the same speed. That's a 5, which is a crit also.
Yep.
Alrighty,
All right.
so that's 2 damage on yours. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, not quite enough to destroy you, but
Well, who knows what the crit
it is
is?
a crit. Severed hip. Attached to a Efreet that suffered the critical hit until repaired, your base speed becomes 3.
Ooh. Okay.
So he has a speed of 3.
All right.
And I was destroyed. I'll tell you, that system shutdown critical hit made all the difference in the world because this cannon does plus 1 damage,
Wow. That would have killed.
which would have destroyed you. So, nicely done.
So,
Okay.
oops, so I should.
Capture.
This was supposed to be a 1. Oh no! Oh, I see it flips over. All right. So 8. So capture. Let's see. Here we go. So plus 2. So really anything. So there we
Got it.
go.
Oh, you needed a 4, and which you got.
Okay. And a 2 recon. I can look at your hand if I want, and you're going to take damage from your
Yes.
deck.
So
'Cause there's-
3 capture.
yeah.
Yeah, we keep forgetting about that. Okay, nothing here. Combat here. All right, I have a 5. You have a 5. Once again.
So let's see. When in engagement, enemy units cannot retreat. Is my special with him.
I just realized something, Chris. I would have gotten plus 1 damage from that cannon
Okay.
on the first attack. Because remember, this happened simultaneously.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
So I actually would have destroyed it.
Okay, so let's back it up so that would then go.
My
yes,
apologies.
yes, all right.
You know, I'm just going to deal with the 3 raised from my arsenal.
Okay.
Can't really
this
undo
then-
what I've seen.
And
But that
these
makes a
all
big
go-
difference on this.
Yep.
So
So this to here, these to here.
my apologies for
Yeah.
failing to consider that.
All right.
Okay, so here, and again, we're going to
we're
simultaneously.
So let's see. Okay.
When in engagement, enemy units cannot retreat. Okay,
Yep.
so I'm never going to have that option. Oh, and you do plus 3 to the roll.
attack.
Wow.
And if I get a
almost impossible for you to miss.
12, the attack deals double.
It is almost impossible for you to miss.
All right, here we go. You've just got 1.
I want to say a natural 1 is automatically a miss.
Okay,
I
I'm
think
not sure.
that's the only way you can miss.
Let's see it.
Double check.
Well, there you go.
Let's look that up, since it will make a big difference. I believe it is, but I'm not 100% certain. Something like that so rarely comes up. it doesn't address that here. I'm pretty sure it is the case that this is the original course that rulebook, and it misses a lot of things. I'm pretty sure that is the case.
Fair enough.
Do you have precision or something that will allow you to re-roll the die?
No.
Okay. So, cool. Okay. So I now get to attack, and I need a 5. Do I have anything going for me on this? Ooh. I'm debating whether or not I should use my heat seeker missiles. I'm not right now. Okay, so I'm going to attack. Wow, watch out, that's a crit. So it's 3 damage. Attached to every limp leg. Attached to every that suffers a critical hit until repaired. You have -2 to speed. Okay. Do you wish to retreat? I can't.
Well, it says enemy, so I could. No, I really need to. Well, let's see. So, yeah, I have more damage possible, so I will not retreat.
Okay. So now I'm going first.
Okay.
Because I have 5 speed, you have a 3 speed.
Just changed, yeah.
So 6. I don't think I have any way to reduce that by 1, unfortunately. Okay, so that's another 3 damage. And you certainly get to shoot back. Oh, sorry.
So let's see. We got +3 attack to the roll.
I'm so dumb. Oh well.
A 2.
That's a 5. That's a crit.
Yeah.
You got a 5. So you
Nice.
critted me. You do 3 damage.
Yes.
Okay. And go ahead and draw the crit.
Shattered armor attached to a freak that suffered critical until repaired. Every time this unit takes damage, it takes an additional +1. Nice. I like that effect.
I don't like that effect. Alrighty, do you wish to retreat?
And how much damage do you have on you? 3?
I have 3 damage, 9 armor.
No, I will not retreat.
Okay, so now we'll shoot again. 11, that's a hit for 3 damage.
That'll do it.
Okay, and you go boom.
And no shoot back.
Right.
Probably should have retreated, but I needed a long shot.
Right. All right. Finally, we have here. I'm going to get crushed.
I hope.
But all right. So you have a speed of 5. I have a speed of 3. You get to shoot first.
Okay. So salvo. So if I want, I get +2 damage, -2 attack. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. When attacking,
Means if you hit, you're going to one shot.
are you heavy? No, you're light. So I'm going to expend salvo. So
So you need a 5.
Yep. Yes.
That's a hit. And that blew me up.
Kaboom.
Because you had +2 to damage, so total 5. I go boom.
So that's an interesting light mech that's really slow.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, and now
he's really more of a support mech. He has cover, so he can intercept damage for others.
Right now I will try and take that.
You don't need to. You already have
anything but 1. Oh, that's right. That's me.
So, alrighty.
All right.
So that's the end of combat. We all come back. Oh, wow. We are each down to 1 F-rate now. That was destructive.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next round.
All right, over to me.
Yep.
So keep forgetting about her. So I shouldn't forget this time. So let's see. I'm going to pay 3 recon. Equip my general to him. So I'm just going to put hit next door. So +1 damage, +1 armor, +1 speed, and sharpshooter. Easy enough. What else do we have? And then I am going to add +1 resource, throw this cadet down just for later, if there is a later. And that will conclude.
Alrighty. I'll draw a card. Gain recon. I will pay 3 to bring out a thrust. I really like the thrust. This is my favorite effort in the game. It's a light Efreet. It just has a great suite of
Oh
abilities.
wow, 9, hard to hit.
Yeah, that's another thing I love about it. And it has boost. So, okay. I'm going to deploy Camilla Brand now, which costs me another 2. So it's 3, 4, 5. I did something wrong because I'm pretty sure I had like 4 recon or something like that.
Okay.
I gained 4. So unless I had fewer than 2, and I did not play any tactics last turn, did I?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So I should be maxed out. I did say gain recon, and I don't know if I didn't adjust the die or I just picked it up and set it down. Okay, so where are we now? We're on my deploy phase. That's going to be it for my deploy phase. Okay, ready for mission planning?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to do something though.
Okay.
I'm going to use her ability. Prepared ground. At the beginning of the mission planning phase, spend 6 recon to flip 3 missions face down until the next deploy phase. While flipped, all control and abilities are suspended.
Okay.
So I'm going to decide where combat happens.
So what? You're flipping 3?
Yep, I'm going to flip 3 missions. So you have a medium Efreet.
That's it. Yep.
Okay.
With this.
Alrighty, and now mission planning. I have never used her ability before. This is the first time I ever have.
All right.
Ready?
Let's see what we got. 3. Which it meant this one.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I was like, you can't send her to 3.
Yeah. Oh, good. Final showdown.
Yeah. This is for the win, hopefully. Alrighty. So combat. I have speeds of 5 and 9, and you have 5. So he's going to go first.
Mm-hmm. And I can interrupt with the tactic, correct?
Oh, absolutely. You can play tactics cards right now.
Okay, so I'm going to do +1 recon. All of Freaks take 1 damage in this combat. Might as well
You're
use
accelerating the end here. All right.
that. We got 2, I have 1. So.
Yep. Okay.
And what is your crit again?
What is my crit?
If you take
Shattered
damage,
armor?
I think you might take another one.
Oh, very good point. Each time this unit takes damage, it takes an additional +1 damage. Well played, Chris.
Did that kill it?
Nope.
No. Oh no, it's got 9.
Yeah, but no, that was excellent.
Yeah.
That nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, what I am going to do though, I'm going to use my Heat Seeker missiles.
All right.
Before an attack, you may flip Heat Seeker missiles to deal 3 damage to target Efreet unit. Efreet equipped unit is engaged with. So I'm going to flip the missiles, and you take 3 damage.
All right. 1, 2, 3. So I have 1 remaining.
Yep. And my thrust is going to attack. Do I have any way to boost it? No, I do not. Not just going to boost the attack. Okay. So I need to roll a 5. Do you have any kind of defense I need to consider? Oh, she makes everything more awesome. Oh, yeah. +1 speed, +1 armor, +1 damage. Okay, so he has a speed of 6. Okay, that changes things. Unfortunately, hit anyway. It does 2 damage.
Yeah,
which is
that'll
enough
do
to
it.
destroy it.
Yep.
Okay, so he goes away.
So when Valaya is destroyed while piloting a Efreet, return her to the bunker.
Right. So you'll be able to bring her out again later.
Okay, so the bunker's like here.
Yes.
And raise 6.
Oh, okay.
What does raise 6 mean?
That
It's
means
me
it's
or
your
you?
arsenal, yep.
Oh, I was hoping it was you. 1.
Actually, it's a really good point. Hold on. Return.
I think it would
6.
be me.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is.
She's pretty good, and that would make her even better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up because I'm questioning that. Wondering if it's not gonna make a difference, but I am questioning. So I'll have to look
Vanishes
that up.
off to the Discord.
Now, if I can capture this, that's gonna be game.
It's done.
So I have 2d6 -2 for the light, +2 for the heavy, so it's 2d6. As long as I don't roll 2 1s.
There you go.
Captures it.
Good
and
game.
I have to have them captured. I believe I have to have them captured by the end of the turn. So if there's any tactics or anything you can do at this point, I believe that'll change things.
All right. So here's my timing question. Could I, not that it will actually win the game, but when you pull your people back, could I then be boom?
You cannot
hit your back line.
You cannot play Rolling Thunder during the play phase. All targets at an opponent's base takes 5 damage. Oh, interesting. That's a timing question. I would have to look up.
So we'll go with no. I mean, it does. I think it's very specific because it's so powerful.
Yeah, but they technically do return to the baseline at the end of combat. That is the last thing that happens at the end of combat. But that's the end of the turn. So do you have that last opportunity to play a tactics card at that point or not? Right. I don't know. I'd have to look into that.
So
I will find out.
It's a good question, but it still wouldn't stop my loss.
True.
But it would be cool to blow up a bunch of stuff.
Right. It would destroy all my efforts. It would be a very Pyrrhic victory.
Yeah.
So,
all right, good game.
Yeah, it was fun.